also remember there's a lot of great baseball going on in Korea this weekend. Don't forget to take time and go to Landmark Park and catch some of the junior championship being hosted by Korean Eagles and Greater Korea Baseball Association. As we hear this only national group of spinners on the yard by successful weekend with outstanding year this year. Spinners turn things up. Transportation is the official transportation provider of the HarbourCats. Whether HarbourCats are on the road or we got our buses, they get them there safely.
We can't wait to see you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the home of It's Rugby Ball Pants Day. Find out what Rugby Ball Pants is all about by visiting the It's also Free Hot Dogs for Kids Day. Thank you to Lee Cruz for that. Great day to enjoy the sun, play Mickey Park, while your friends and tell me you should be here rather than at work. We will start our Jersey Off basketball today with football round. Somebody buys a program, make sure you buy a program to page 20. out and thanks to continue waiting. The official video supplier for today's broadcast. Thank you, Victoria.
Okay. I will start those after the second.
How you doing today,
Good. Quick turnaround, but good.
Yeah, feels like we were just here.
I know, right?
Strange.
Our goal is to score runs early because the last game I was here, they had a 3-0 lead first that on the Pipins, I think it was.
It could have been, yeah.
Yeah, they had a 3-0 lead in the first, so we gotta score early this time.
Yep, for sure. When you met Chris before, right? First time you're in?
I'm always running around doing stuff.
He's the boss. Does all our grunt work for us.
That's right. With a smile. And if you want to be a successful broadcaster, be prepared to do the grunt work with a smile.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Hey, John.
That's bang on.
Have a good game.
Thanks. Chris is really good. So he'll sit downstairs in the truck and so we have this camera, that camera down past third base, and then we have another camera past first base, and all those feeds are going at the same time into his truck. He's the one that selects which ones make it to air. And there's, with our setup, it's a little bit, it's not the highest end setup, so there's occasional tech issues. He's the one with all the technology knowledge, so if, like, the center field camera goes off, he's the one that runs from the truck all the way to center field and goes and fixes it.
Both of the starting pitchers are ladies. The 24 is the Falcons getting started on them. And so both of the starters are ladies.
Yep. So, any idea of what that might mean for how they write out the HarbourCats at the minute? There's a right-handed starter on the top.
That they probably wouldn't want to pitch to lefties. Well, it's the battle of righties versus lefties. Like, a lefty batter versus a righty pitcher is probably better, but a righty versus a righty, that's kind of hard.
Yeah. Generally, it's thought that lefty hitters have a little bit of an advantage against right-handed pitchers. So, with a lineup like ours, we have Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Royal Athletic Park, where the Victoria HarbourCats will take on the Kelowna Falcons in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Welcome back to Go Live broadcast coverage of the Victoria HarbourCats. My name is Jonathan Hodson, and I'll be with you all afternoon as the HarbourCats and Falcons play the final of this midweek set. They've traded wins the first 2 days. The HarbourCats winning 12-3 last night, maintaining their 1.5 game lead on the West Coast League North second half standings. With 9 games to play, Kelowna already has their spot. They're 4-13 in the second half after winning the first half. A special business person special 105 Thursday game. That in part is to help Kelowna get off the island tonight, as they have to take a ferry back to Vancouver. The HarbourCats in their alternate reds and whites today with the blue hats. They're just now taking the field, led by their starting right-hander Taylor Procopas out of Colorado Mesa University. HarbourCats in the white and red in the first base dugout. Kelowna in their blues. 3 games, 3 different jerseys for Kelowna in this set. We'll go through their lineup 1 through 9 for you. Leading off is the second baseman, JT Williams. Batting second is the right fielder, Trent Tingelstad. Batting third, the shortstop, Taylor Wright. Fourth is first baseman, Logan Steinberg. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Cole Mueller. Batting sixth, the catcher, Kate Hall. 7 is left fielder, Chris Arpan. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Davis Tadasachuk. And batting 9 is the DH, Matt Scheffler. Last warm-up toss thrown down to second base by today's catcher, Riley Guntrip. And JT Williams will step in to lead off the ball game. The HarbourCats are heading to Cowlitz after this game for a 3-game series. JT Williams, right-hand hitter, steps in and swings at the first pitch and has a single to center field to lead off the ball game at 107. Kelowna wasting no time collecting their first hit of the ball game this afternoon. That's in stark contrast to last night's game, when Adam McKillican had 5 2/3 innings of no-hit baseball in the 12-3 win. That'll bring in Trent Tingelstad, taking ball 1. Tingelstad, the right fielder. The HarbourCats in the bottom of the first inning will be facing right-hander Carson Dwyer. Ball 2. It was a 6-5 Kelowna win back on Tuesday in 11 innings that opened up the series. Called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tingelstad, a late addition for Kelowna, hitting .250 in 5 games. Has made an impact though with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs already. Check swing, it's a strike anyway. Procopas gets back into the at-bat, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first base is JT Williams. Fly ball left field. Back is Zajac towards the track. The wall. That ball is off the wall in left field. Going to third is the lead runner, Williams. He stops there on Trent Tingelstad's double. Kelowna is in business. That ball carried for Trent Tingelstad. Riley Zajac didn't go back on it too hard, but it rode the wind, which is blowing out to left center fairly strongly, and it ended up banging off the wall. So a single and a double put runners at second and third with nobody out here in the top of the first. That will bring in Taylor Wright. First pitch is strike one. Taylor Wright, heading to the University of Maryland, hitting .337 with 9 home runs and 39 RBIs. He's among the league leaders in both categories. Ground ball softly at first base, runner coming home. The throw home, the tag is out. Noah Pruitt making a spot start at first base today. Delivers the throw home, and Riley Guntrip applies the swipe tag for out number 1. Runners now at first and third, 1 out. Dingelstad to third, Wright at first on the fielder's choice. J.T. Williams is out 3-2. And now the hitter Logan Steinberg. Steinberg takes ball 1 inside. The defense for the HarbourCats today, Riley Guntrip catches Taylor Procopas. The infield third to first is Weiss, Shipley, Johnson, and Pruitt. The outfield left to right, Zajac, Shaps, and Bansaw. Fouled over the right side, 1 ball and 1 strike. Taylor Procopas was in the bullpen for the first half for the HarbourCats, but in much of the second half has been moved into the rotation and has had some difficulties in the rotation. That ball struck well into center field. Back is Shaps. He makes the play, tagging at third, and scoring is Tingelstad. Sac fly RBI for Logan Steinberg. And the Falcons lead 1-0 here in the top of the first. Runner at first, 2 down. And a runner at first, 1-0 Falcons. The third baseman, Cole Mueller, will hit. First pitch, strike 1. Taylor Procopas, in 15 appearances, has started 3 games. He is 3-2 with a 5.92 ERA, 27 and a third innings, 34 hits, 11 walks. Throw down to second base, wrong side of the bag, and it's not backed up, but staying at second base is Taylor Wright with the stolen base. 34 hits and 27 innings allowed by Procopas, with 21 strikeouts against the 11 walks. And he's working through a bit of trouble here in the top of the first. Kelowna already with a run on 2 hits. The stolen base for Taylor Wright gets him up to second base with 2 outs. Count is 1-1 on third baseman Cole Mueller. 1-1 pitch, fought off into the right side of the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Beautiful day here, temperature in the low mid-20s, clear and sunny overhead, and as I mentioned, a little bit of a breeze blowing out to the left right now. Procopas, the righty out of Sandy, Utah, gets strike 3 called to end the inning, but Kelowna gets a run on 2 hits as they lead 1-0 into the bottom of the first inning here on Go Live Broadcast.
Leading off, we are going to HarbourCats. Through the shortstop, number 13, Harry Shipley.
We go to the bottom of the first inning on Go Live broadcast. Kelowna leading the HarbourCats early, 1-0, as they now send their starting right-hander Carson Dwyer to the mound. He faces Harry Shipley to lead off. We'll go through the HarbourCats order 1 through 9 after this at-bat. Ball 1 low to Shipley, the shortstop for the HarbourCats. Carson Dwyer is a recent signee for Kelowna. He's going into his junior year. Fouled back at Missouri Western State College. One appearance was on July 22nd, a scoreless inning with one walk against the Bend Elks. 1-1 is a fly ball to left field down the line a little bit. Over and making the play in stride is Arpan for out number 1. The HarbourCats line up like this. Harry Shipley at short leads off. Hunter Vansaw now digging in right field. Batting third, the DH Shane McGuire. Batting fourth is the center fielder Andrew Shaps. Batting fifth, the second baseman Tucker Johnson. Batting sixth, the first baseman Noah Pruitt. 7 is left fielder Riley Zajac. Batting 8, the catcher Riley Guntrip, and batting 9 is third baseman Cole Weiss. First pitch is ball 1 on Hunter Vansaw. Vansaw in right field today. Enjoyed a bit of a resurgent night last night. Ground ball foul towards his own dugout. A single and a double, 2 runs driven in last night for Vansaw. Shaking off an 0 for 6 he picked up on Tuesday. Rolled to the right side and through for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. First hit of the ball game for the HarbourCats. That'll bring in Shane McGuire. And Shane McGuire is enjoying life the last few days. Coming in with 11 RBIs in his last 5 games played, 7 in his last 3. First pitch is roped to right field. Sinking liner will stay up for Tingelstad, and out number 2. HarbourCats being aggressive here in the bottom of the first inning. Early contact off of Carson Dwyer. 2 outs and a runner on first for Andrew Shaps. Throw over. With a runner on first and 2 outs. Kelowna conscious of the possibility of Vansaw running to try to get a runner in scoring position. There he goes. The pitch is in the dirt, so Vansaw will take it without a throw. Still on base for Hunter Vansaw, and the HarbourCats have their runner in scoring position with 2 outs. The count is 1-0 on Andrew Shaps. Shaps hitting .483 in 15 games. .10 is at the feet, 2 balls and no strikes. Shaps is just 2 for 10 in this series, as Kelowna has tamed him a little bit. Not a great position to be. on 2-0, but he grounds out too short. Wright will scoop and throw, and that'll end the inning. One complete here in Victoria. 1-0 Kelowna Falcons lead the HarbourCats on Go Live broadcast.
It is now time for the Open Exciting Black Ball Coho Fairy Race. We have two boats out in the center field. The red coho with the blue coho on the marks. Get set, go! Red and blue, waiting out horses are
Top of the second on Go Live broadcast. HarbourCats they trail 1-0. Taylor Procopa is back for his second inning of work, allowing a run on 2 hits in the first inning. He's facing Cade Hall, the catcher. Missing for ball 3. Procopas gave up a single to lead off the game, and then that was followed by a double. A sacrifice fly ended up scoring the run. That is strike 1 on the inside corner. Cade Hall thought it was ball 4. In the inning, it'll be 6, 7, and 8. Hall, Arpan, and Tadasachuk. 3-1 is strike 2 on the outside corner. Procopas comes back to fill the count. Hall hitting .258. The payoff pitch is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Cade Hall won't be thrilled with that at bat. He thought strike 1 was ball 4, and then he thought strike 3 was ball 4. Good job for Procopas to come back to strike out the leadoff man after pulling behind 3-0. 2 strikeouts now for Procopas. Fouled back. Strike 1 on Chris Arpan. Arpan, the left fielder, is making his first start of the series. Called strike. 0-2. All of a sudden, 5 straight strikes thrown by Taylor. Missing outside. Ball 1. Arpan hitting .237. Fouled back. He's one of the Falcons who has been here for the majority of the season, seeing action in 31 games with a home run and 12 RBIs. It's been a wild turnover on both of these rosters this year. 1-2 is back to the mound, gloved by Procopas. Will shovel to first for out number 2. Good start to the second for Procopas. 4 straight retired, going back to the first inning. And with 2 down, it'll be center fielder Davis Tadasachuk. First pitch dropped in for strike 1. Tadasachuk hitting 188. Grounds weakly to second base, coming and getting it. Johnson will flip to first. That's a quick 1-2-3 for Prokopas in the top of the second. We go bottom of 2 here in Victoria. Kelowna leads 1-0 on the live broadcast.
She's already started to go.
There you go, Dad.
Thanks, dude. Hey, boy. What's up, baby boy? How are you? Hey, buddy.
We go to the bottom of the second, still 1-0 Kelowna on their run in the top of the first. Carson Dwyer delivers first pitch, a single into right field off the bat of Tucker Johnson. 2 hits now for the HarbourCats. And the HarbourCats continue to be aggressive off of Dwyer. They were swinging early the entire first inning. A lot of early contact, and Johnson picks up a single on the first pitch of the second to bring in Noah Pruitt. Noah Pruitt making a spot start at first base today. Has been primarily at third base this summer. Throw over again. Hunter Van Saw reached first base on a 1-out single in the first. He was there with 2 outs and then stole second base. First pitch to Pruitt is ball 1. Standing at first, Johnson has 5 steals this summer. The HarbourCats have 55 steals in 45 games. Not a tremendous percentage. 55 for 90. Inside at the feet for ball 2 on Pruitt. Rising sophomore out of San Diego. Getting .344 coming in. A home run, 9 RBIs. Two and out is ball 3. Right-hander Carson Dwyer working himself into a difficult situation here. Leadoff single, now 3-0 to Pruitt as the HarbourCats try to claw out of a 1-0 deficit. Set for 3-0. Over first strike, 3-1. Behind Pruitt is left fielder Riley Zajac. Is strike 2, and we've now seen that on both sides, with hitters thinking they had ball 4 and being called back. So the count fills at 3-2. Noah Pruitt has picked up 4 doubles and a triple this summer. Has been a tough man to strike out with just 5 of them in 64 at-bats. Ground ball to third base, that's over the head, but foul. One long hop was over the head of Cole Mueller at third base, but it curved foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. On its way, ground ball again foul to third base, where third base coach Jason Leone picks it up. Jason Leone coaches third and runs the offense again, and Troy Burtwhistle coaches first. We play in the bottom of the second, 1-0 Kelowna. The HarbourCats have a leadoff single on first. Another 3-2 is lined to left center field and down for a base hit. Johnson stops at second, and Pruitt wins the battle on the 8th pitch of the at-bat with the single. Three hits for the HarbourCats now. That'll bring in Riley Zajac, left fielder, rising sophomore out of UNC Wilmington. Dwyer takes a deep breath. The first pitch is fouled back. Zajac with 4 home runs and 13 RBIs, batting .263. Couple of Rileys in the lineup, hitting 7 and 8. Zajac will be followed by Guntrip. The 0-1 is strike call on the inside corner, 0-2. Zajac will have to battle now. The HarbourCats trying to manufacture some offense with back-to-back singles leading off the inning. The 0-2 is outside. Only 4 home games remaining for the HarbourCats. They return home next week, Monday to Wednesday next week, for a 3-game series with Bellingham, which could be huge for playoffs. Ground ball softly first base side, in flipping to the pitcher. Nice play there to get the out at first, but that ground ball is productive, moving runners to second and third with just 1 out. On that play, we saw a nice flip from Logan Steinberg to his pitcher, Carson Dwyer, to record the out at first base. That will set up second and third for Riley Guntrip. Guntrip making his first start of the series. Swing and miss on a breaking pitch, 0-1. Shane McGuire has caught the first 2 games of this series. He's DHing today, allowing Guntrip to start behind the plate. Day game after night game. The 0-1 is tapped foul to the on-deck hitter Cole Weiss. So Guntrip will now have to battle down 2 strikes. Guntrip on his way to Siena Heights University this fall for his senior year. One of the Canadians on the roster out of Camrose, Alberta. The 0-2 is grounded foul past first. The HarbourCats certainly making Dwyer work in this second, but they need some capitalization as they let a 4-0 lead slip in the late innings back on Tuesday. Important to pick up these chances early. The 0-2 is inside, ball 1. Riley Guntrip, the catcher, by now in the bottom of the second, certainly knows the zone from the other perspective. The two catchers in the batter's box right now, Guntrip and Hall. 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Running at third base is Tucker Johnson, and at second is Noah Pruitt. They both picked up singles. The HarbourCats trail 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Two and two. Gets a piece, fouls it back. Good at bat here for Riley Guntrip. Guntrip is hitting .231 with 3 RBIs in 12 games. At one time, the HarbourCats were carrying 6 catchers, and that is now down to 3. 2 and 2, ripped foul past the feet of Troy Burtwhistle. Last outing for Guntrip was on the road trip on July 22nd. He went 2 for 2 with a run scored against the Gresham Grey Wolves. Dwyer sets. Grounded past the mound, back of second base, stopping and throwing to first in time to get Guntrip. But that ground ball will score Tucker Johnson from third. Good at bat there for Guntrip, results in the tying run. A couple of quality at bats in this second for the HarbourCats. Good to see them manufacturing. Runner at third base now, 2 outs for Cole Weiss. Weiss, the third baseman, ropes it to center field for a base hit. 2-out single for Weiss. Scores Pruitt from third base, and the HarbourCats pick up the extra run and lead 2-1. Top of the order now for Harry Shipley. The first time through the lineup, the HarbourCats have 2 runs on 3 hits. All of that coming here in the second, while both runs, as they picked up a single in the first inning. First pitch to Shipley is popped up left field line, foul ground. 3 fielders give chase. Nice play almost made by left fielder Chris Arpan as he slid towards the bullpen mounds and had that ball drop out of his glove. Almost a stylish third out there for Arpan. 0-1 on Shipley. Shipley flew out to left field back in the first inning. Looking around, it's a solid Thursday afternoon crowd. Pretty good response for a 1 o'clock Thursday game. And 2 healthy crowds in here the last 2 nights to start this series. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 2,500 on hand on Tuesday. Just over 2,000 last night. The 0-2 with 2 outs to Harry Shipley. Outside. After the inning, we'll have part 1 of a highlight pack from last night's 12-3 win for the HarbourCats. One, 2, missing for ball 2, kept in front by the catcher, Cade Hall. Wind swirling around a little bit now. Deuces to Shipley. Grounded foul the first. Steinberg gloved it on the wrong side of the line. Long second inning for Carson Dwyer, making his first start of the summer. And he's a late addition to Kelowna, just his second appearance. So we're not sure when he last threw in a game. So we're not sure how long he has for his outing today. Another 2-2, fouled back. First inning went very quickly for the HarbourCats, swinging early, and they just picked up one single. But a lot of prolonged at-bats, and a couple of runs pushed across here in the second, making Dwyer work. 2-2, runner goes, strike three called. That'll end the inning, as the throw into center field is meaningless. The HarbourCats get 2 runs in the bottom of the second. RBIs for Guntrip and Weiss. Here is part 1 of a highlight pack from action last night between the HarbourCats and the Falcons here on Go Live Broadcast. Led by Vansaw's 6.
Vansaw facing a 1-2 count. He pumps one into left field, and that'll score Shipley, as Shipley rounds the bags and comes in to score from second, and Vansaw gets a double to left field.
Crowd behind him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. McGuire applies the tag just in case. Strikeout number 4 gets McKillican out of the inning. First pitch is through the left side for a base hit past a diving Shipley. And with 2 outs in the 6th inning, that is the first base hit for Kelowna. Set for 2-0. Ripped down the left field line and into the corner for a base hit. That misses up against the wall. One will score. Trail runner waved. He will score. 2-run double. Tucker Johnson, and the HarbourCats lead 5-0. 0-1. That ball hit high and deep to left field. Let's watch that one. We go to the top of the third. 2-1 HarbourCats in the deciding game of a 3-game set with the Kelowna Falcons. Back to work is Taylor Prokopis. Ground ball kicks off the mound right to Harry Shipley. Throws to first base in time. Funny hop off the side of the mound. Benefits the HarbourCats as it deflected right to Shipley for out number 1. Back to the top of the order. JT Williams. Williams singled in the first. Line drive to left field, over to make the play is Zajac. 2 pitches and 2 outs. Here is Trent Tingelstad. He doubled and scored in the first. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Prokopis. The safe money is on Tingelstad taking a pitch here. He does. It's strike 1. Offenses do not like to fall victim of a 3-pitch inning. 0-1, check swing. Did he go? No, sir, they say at third base. 1-1. Ball 2. To 1 missing low, 3-1. After Tingelstad is Taylor Wright, and the HarbourCats don't really want to extend the inning for the slugger. 3-1, swing and a miss, 3-2. It's all full now, 3-2 with 2 outs. payoff pitch. Ground ball to short. Stepping up is Shipley across the bag. Throws on to first. That'll do it. 1, 2, 3 on 8 pitches for Procopas. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-1 HarbourCats. Here is part 2 of our highlight pack from last night's game here on Go Live Broadcast. That ball hit high and deep to left field. Let's watch that one go. Towards the scoreboard for Harrison Bragg. His 5th home run of the summer. The HarbourCats have struck for 5 in this bottom of the 6th. They now lead 7-0.
And you know his teammates are going to say, wow, getting hit by that pitch was good, woke you up. That's rope fair. Looks like Kelowna's going to get their first run of the night. And that was a 2-run, and he's going to third. And Bansaw puts one right up the middle. And that's going to score a run as he brings Shipley in from second base. And that makes it 8-3 HarbourCats. And Huang hits one to center left. He'll drive in a run. Drive in 2 runs, actually. So Pohao Huang gets a single and drives in 2 RBIs. Likes and dislikes. And a solid hit. That's 2 RBIs. Shane McGuire
on the strength of
gets
2 runs in the second. Right-hander Carson Dwyer returns for Kelowna, getting a swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Hunter Vansaw. Vansaw picked up a single and stole a base in the first. Oh and 1 is lined out over the left side, 0-2. In the second, Johnson and Pruitt started the inning with singles. Both came around to score on a couple of productive ground balls and then a base hit by Weiss. 2-strike pitch is grounded foul past first. Been a lot of that early today. Battling with 2 strikes, a lot of foul balls, prolonged at bats. Oh and 2 gets off the end of the bat and stays alive. Vansaw, McGuire, and Shaps will hit in the bottom of the third for the HarbourCats. All 3 are left-handers. The HarbourCats are going with 6 left-handed bats against the right-handed Carson Dwyer. Taken for ball 2. Sorry, ball 1, as the catcher, Hall, thought he had that as he started to look towards third base to throw it around the horn. But they have to settle in for a 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. Vansaw picked up RBIs 27 and 28 in last night's game. Leads the HarbourCats in that category, playing just 24 games. 2-2 is hit well to right center field. Over is Tadasachuk. He breaks it down and makes the play. Hunter Vansaw gives it a ride, but just misses it as it hangs up in right center field for Davis Tadasachuk for out number 1.
From the University of San Diego, designated number 16,
Shane McGuire will step in. He flew out to right field his first time. First pitch is ball 1 high. No batting gloves this afternoon for Shane McGuire. the incoming freshman to the University of San Diego, upstairs. McGuire hasn't had as much time due to reporting late, but he's a similar story to that of Kevin Collard 2 years ago. 2-0 pitch is ball 3. 2 years ago as a freshman commit, Kevin Collard hit 7 home runs, drove in 35 for the HarbourCats. As a freshman commit this year for the HarbourCats, Shane McGuire is hitting .532 with 3 home runs and 19 RBIs in just 18 games. 3-1 is grounded to first, gloved by Steinberg, taken to the bag for out number 2. Two outs for Andrew Shaps. Ball 1. Shaps grounded out to short, ending the first inning. We'll continue on with our highlight packs at the end of this half inning. Popped up past second base into shallow center field. Coming on is to Dosachuk. He'll make the play. That'll do it. The HarbourCats go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third. And here is the next segment of our highlight pack from this week's series against Kelowna. Now he's one of many pieces as he singles up the middle for an RBI single. Will bring in Harrison Bragg, and the HarbourCats lead 1-0. 1-0 pitch is hit well into center field. Dying quickly, the diving play is made in center field. Put a star on that play for Davis to Dosachuk. 1-1 pitch. One shown put down third base side. They were playing him back, and an RBI bunt single for Harry Shipley. Ground ball rolled to second base softly, on to second for the out, over to first in time. 2-2 to McGuire. Hit well to right center field. That ball is back, and that ball is gone. Shane McGuire goes deep to right, leading off the 7th with his second home run of the season. 2-1 HarbourCats. 1 in the first for Kelowna, 2 in the second for the HarbourCats. There is swing and a miss, strike 1. Taylor Procopas back to the mound for Victoria, facing Kelowna shortstop Taylor Wright. Wright reached on a fielder's choice. He takes ball 1. 2 runs on 4 hits for the HarbourCats, 1 on 2 for Kelowna. Taken for ball 2, Taylor Wright, one of the Canadian products for Kelowna. Victoria and Kelowna kind of have the market cornered on Canadian talent in the West Coast League. 2-1 is flown to center field, left center field, coming on in center and diving for the out is Andrew Shaps. Hang a star on that play. Andrew Shaps coming in and to his right lays out for out number 1. This is Logan Steinberg. Steinberg had a sac fly RBI back in the first inning. Especially in the first half of the season, outfield defense was a daily story on a positive way for the HarbourCats, and Andrew Shaps continues it there. One. Called strike. 1-2. Steinberg may not have thought so. Steinberg hitting .293 out of San Francisco, California. Called third strike. And Taylor Prokopis has settled into a nice rhythm. So that is strikeout number 3 for the HarbourCats right-hander. Ten straight retired for the right-hander out of Colorado Mesa and Sandy, Utah. Outside for ball 1. Prokopis in his 4th start of the season. The HarbourCats have had several drops from their pitching staff. Missing inside, brushing Cole Mueller back. Two and 0. Ball 3. Taylor's strongest start of the season was on July 4th. 5 innings, 1 run on 3 hits against Kelowna. There's a called strike. An 8-pitch 3rd inning certainly helps Prokopis get a little bit more leash in this game. 3-1 pitch is chopped foul. It's all full. 3-2 with 2. Payoff pitch, foul back. Mueller comes in batting .290 with 3 home runs. 3-2 again, chopped foul towards the third base dugout. Dugouts are a little bit small here in Victoria, so generally most of the bench will be in the dugout, and then the coaching staffs will stay outside the dugout. We see several players outside the dugout as well today. 3-2 again, weakly chopped to the right side. Pruitt off the bag, Prokopis covers and gets there. Pruitt and Prokopis team up for out number 3. That's another 1-2-3 inning. And we'll finish off our highlight pack here in the middle of the 4th inning. 2-1. The HarbourCats lead here on Go Live Broadcast. 34 for them. Perfect. Thanks. All right. 3-2 pitch is grounded to third base. Looking at home, but going to first for the out. Good decision there by the new third baseman, Cole Weiss. Ground into it. The 2-2 is hit well to right field. That ball is back. That ball's at the track and off the wall. 1 will score. 2 will score. Into second as the throw is late with an RBI double is Taylor Wright. 2-run double puts Kelowna ahead by a score of 5-4. 3-1 pitch. Hit well, high and deep to right field. That ball will go. Shane McGuire with his 2nd home run of the night ties the ball game at 5 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Two-one pitch is lined up the middle off the mound into center field. The base hit coming around to score is Trent Tingelstad for the go-ahead run. 6-5 Kelowna. 2-2 to Vansall. Line to the third baseman, into the glove, stepping on the bag, and that's the ball game. Bottom of the fourth inning, with the HarbourCats still leading 2-1 over Kelowna. The HarbourCats are trying to improve to 12-7 in the second half. They come in leading the second half standings in the North Division by a game and a half as Tucker Johnson takes ball one. This is the good part of the order so far for the HarbourCats. Johnson and Pruitt have both singled and scored today. Swing and a miss. Still Dwyer throwing for Kelowna, although they have somebody up in the bullpen. 1-1 pitch is ball two. Two-one pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2. Everything inside in this at bat to Johnson. The HarbourCats will play the Cowlitz Black Bears in Longview, Washington this weekend. Upstairs 3-2 on Johnson. Their return home for a Monday to Wednesday series at Royal Athletic Park, and here on Go Live broadcast coming out Monday to Wednesday against Bellingham. That ball is flared to right, but it'll hang up for the right fielder Tingelstad for out number one. The right-hander up in the bullpen for Kelowna is Ryan Smith. He's heading into his junior year at Sacramento State, a native of Rockland, California. Noah Pruitt swings at the first pitch and pulls it foul down the left field line. Oh, 0-1 on Pruitt as he just got ahead of the first offering from Dwyer. 0-1, 0-2. After the Bellingham series, the HarbourCats will have a 2-game set against the Port Angeles Lefties. The 0-2 is lined to left, a base hit. Noah Pruitt is 2 for 2. Five hits now for the HarbourCats. Riley Zajac stands in 0 for 1. The 2-game series at Civic Field in Port Angeles will end the regular season on August 5 and 6. First pitch to Zajac is flown into center field. Coming on to Dosachuk makes the play for out number 2. And the way it's looking right now, that 2-game set in Port Angeles has a chance to mean something for the HarbourCats. Just a game and a half up on both Bellingham and Wenatchee. They have a chance to really bury Bellingham in that 3-game head-to-head series, but on the other hand, if it doesn't go well, Bellingham has a chance to get back into it. Guntrip pops it up to second base on the first pitch of the at-bat, and that'll end the 4th inning. The HarbourCats get a single from Pruitt, but nothing more. We go to the 5th inning here on Go Live broadcast. HarbourCats lead 2-1.
And Harvey's base race contestant is Reese. Reese on the first to third. Reese on the
Speed out there. Holy. Fun, right?
Top of the 5th inning arrives in Victoria with the HarbourCats leading 2-1. Right-hander Taylor Procopas returns. He has been very good today, but the first pitch is singled into right field off the bat of Kate Hall, and that will break out a streak of 10 straight retired by Procopas. That is Kelowna's first base runner since the first inning. 3 hits now for Kelowna. Chris Arpan stands in. Shows bunt. Puts it down, first base grass. Good bunt. Procopas fields and throws just in time to Pruitt for out number 1. Push bunt by Arpan puts Kate Hall on second base with 1 out. At second, 1 out for Davis to Dawsonchuk. Bunting the runner up to second base for a hitter batting 188. He puts a bunt down back to the mound. Procopas goes to first to get the out. 2 down. That bunt will move a runner to third base. So a leadoff single and a pair of bunts. They're putting all their eggs in the basket of Matt Scheffler. Matt Scheffler, the DH, is 0 for 1, grounding out to shortstop Harry Shipley to start the third. Procopas delivers the first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Trying to protect a 1-run lead here in the top of the 5th inning, 2-1. The HarbourCats hanging on to their lead. That is line down the right field line, curving foul. We will check the out-of-town scoreboard momentarily, although in all likelihood, all the other action today is going to be night games. 1-1 is dropped in for strike 2. We see right-hander Ryan Smith returning to the mound in left field, so he will likely take over on the mound when we get to the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-2 pitch is a ground ball to third base. Gloved and thrown across by Weiss in time. That'll do it for Kelowna. They strand a leadoff single at third base. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We are halfway home here on Go Live broadcast. HarbourCats still lead 2-1.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, you're saying something about the screen getting too much into the shot.
go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the HarbourCats in front 2-1. New pitcher on the mound for Kelowna is right-hander Ryan Smith. Rising junior out of Sacramento State, native of Rockland, California. 10 appearances, 14 and a third innings. He is 1-1 with an 8.16 ERA, dealing ball 1 to Cole Weiss. 15 hits, 9 walks, and 10 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch is grounded to the left side in the hole at short. Setting his feet, throwing across strong. Safe is Weiss, legging out the infield single. Taylor Wright did a good job in the hole at short, setting his feet on the grass and making a strong throw, but Weiss legs it out to first base on the infield single. That'll start the inning. Starter Carson Dwyer for Kelowna goes 4 innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits with 1 strikeout. Up and in, ball 1 on Harry Shipley. Bullpen has not fared well in either game of this series for Kelowna, so we'll see how it goes here on day 3, as they're going to need 5 innings from their pen. Missing for ball 2 on Shipley. (2-0). Popped up back of short, could be trouble into left field. It gets down into second base with the dive. He is safe at second as Weiss was hung out to dry on that loop single off the bat of Shipley. It looked like Taylor Wright, going back into left center field, lost that ball in the sun as it dropped for a single. But Weiss had to hold up to wait till it got down, and then had to slide into second base, just beating the throw. But it works out for the HarbourCats. Infield single and a bloop single gives them first and second, nobody out for Hunter Vansall. Upstairs for ball 1. Vansall 1 for 2 today. The HarbourCats now have 7 hits.
Yeah, it's just weekdays. We normally do weekends, yeah, it's just weekdays. Yeah.
Look at second, and the pitch is to the backstop. The wild pitch will move the runners up to second and third. It's big for the HarbourCats. The double play and force plays are gone, and Vansall now has 2 in scoring position. With nobody out, the HarbourCats trying to add on to a 2-1 lead. (2-0) to Vansall upstairs, ball 3, and now there's a base open for the at-bat of Hunter Vansall, so I'm not sure. If there wasn't a bat like McGuire behind him, I'm not sure if Vansall would see much to hit the rest of this at bat, but with a potent bat like McGuire behind him, it could change things. Down the middle for 3-1. Weiss on third, Shipley at second. The 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 3-2. And with the threat of McGuire on deck, Ryan Smith is attacking Hunter Vansall. Bell behind him 3-0 and has come back for 3-2. So this is an interesting pitch here, 3-2 to Vansall. Upstairs, ball 4. That is the first walk allowed to a HarbourCats hitter today. Dwyer did not walk a batter, and Ryan Smith now walks one here in the bottom of the 5th. The bases are loaded with nobody out for Shane McGuire. This is the last man that Kelowna wants to see stepping to the dish with the bases loaded. First pitch is ball 1. Can't keep falling behind these powerful hitters for the HarbourCats. McGuire has 9 hits in his last 3 games. 1-0 is ball 2, and now quickly Cade Hall is out to talk to Smith, who is having a tough time in his first inning of work here in the bottom of the 5th. HarbourCats leading 2-1 with the bases loaded and nobody out. Nothing hit hard in this inning. An infield single for Weiss, a bloop single for Shipley, and a walk to Vansaw. Two-0 pitch, ball 3, no, strike 1 called on the inside corner. McGuire's in a spot now where he can be selective. 2-1, upstairs, ball 3. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded, nobody out. 3-1 to Shane McGuire. McGuire 0 for 2 today, came in batting .532. One pitch, swing and a miss. Count fills at 3-2. Ryan Smith playing with fire here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see if he can walk over it. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. McGuire drops the bat on the strikeout. So that's 1 for Smith. First strikeout for Smith after he has walked 1 in this inning and given up a pair of hits. This is Andrew Shaps. Ball 1, and again Smith falling behind. Andrew Shaps is 2 for 12 in this series. Came in batting over .500 on the year. This being his 16th game. Grounded to second base, gloved on to second, and no return throw. The ground ball will score a run. Vansaw is forced out at second base on the fielder's choice. Weiss scores from third, RBI ground ball for Andrew Shaps. HarbourCats lead 3-1. Shipley goes to third on the play. Tucker Johnson will stand in.
Stop right there. Yeah, you can back up there. Yeah, you can also back up.
Johnson 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the second.
And in and out we're gonna go, okay?
Upstairs, ball 1. If Ryan Smith can find a way to navigate this bottom of the 5th inning with just 1 run scoring after the HarbourCats had them loaded with nobody out for the middle of the order, that would be a minor miracle and keep Kelowna in this game. Popped up right side, out of play. 3-1 the HarbourCats now lead. We're expecting to see Taylor Procopas return for Victoria in the 6th inning. He has been very good. 5 innings, 1 run on 3 hits. One and one to Johnson, ball 2. 2 of Procopa's 4 starts this summer have come against Kelowna, and both times he has fared well. He has a combined 10 innings and 2 runs against Kelowna. Upstairs, ball 3. Runners at the corners, 2 outs and a run in here in the bottom of the 5th. Johnson at the plate, Pruitt on deck. Three and one is ball 4. Second walk of the inning will load the bases again. Loaded with 2 out for Noah Pruitt. And Pruitt is having a good day, 2 for 2. Wind is blowing out to left field still. Pruitt a gap hitter, but has shown some sneaky pop at times. First pitch is strike 1. For the first time in a while, we see Ryan Smith throw strike 1. He has had trouble throwing strikes in the early part of at-bats here in the 5th inning, which is part of what's gotten him into this trouble. Oh, 1. Through the wickets, but not far, so nobody moves. It just squeaked through the catcher, Kate Hall, but it didn't even make it back to the logo. So no chance for the runners to move up. It's 1 and 1 on Pruitt. A heavy San Diego presence on the roster for the HarbourCats this year. Shane McGuire, Noah Pruitt, and Kevin Collard, all from the Toreros. That is flown to right field, back in right before the track. The play is made, and Ryan Smith loads the bases with nobody out, reloads them, and gets out of it with 1 run scoring. We go to the 6th here on Go Live Broadcast. HarbourCats lead 3-1.
I think you're cheating, Sandy. Where are you going, Sandy? We declare Virginia the winner and Sandy cheating. Congratulations for being the City of Los Angeles and Canada Scooter Race.
Top of the 6th, just underway with strike 1 from Taylor Procopas. He's into his 6th inning of work. Swing and a miss. Top of the order for Kelowna here in the 6th inning. JT Williams leading it off. He is 1 for 2. Prokopas with just about an identical line that he had back on July 4th against Kelowna. JT Williams, a native of Eagle, Idaho. Prokopas from Sandy, Utah. Count is 3-1 here leading off the 6th. Flown down the right field line, could be trouble. That ball will get down, a fair ball. Cut off in right field. Thrown into second base late by Vansaw. So leading off with the double is JT Williams. Kelowna trying to take advantage of the HarbourCats, scoring just 1 run in the bottom of the 5th. Here is Trent Tingelstad. First pitch, strike 1. Kelowna scored a run to begin the ball game in the top of the 1st inning. Nothing since then. Strike 2 called. Riley Guntrip throws down the signs on 0-2. Sets up outside. And it's a line to left field and gets down for a base hit. Moving to third base is JT Williams. And Kelowna has an opportunity to draw closer. First and third, nobody out. Here is Taylor Wright, 0 for 2. Strike 1. "19 extra base hits this year for Wright. He had a big game back on Tuesday. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Good job by Prokopas continuing to work ahead of hitters. This is his longest appearance of the season now. On July 4th, he went 5 innings against Kelowna, but did not get the 6th inning. And here he works into the top of 6. "0-2 is lined into center field for a base hit. Scoring from third base is JT Williams. That's RBI number 40 for Taylor Wright. And the Falcons are back within 1.
If the base is up, you gotta run to the base.
Double, single, single. Starts the 6th inning for Kelowna. And they're back within a score of 3-2. That is Wright's 3rd RBI of the series. Pitching coach Mike Spears to the mound now to visit Prokopas. The HarbourCats do have an arm up in the bullpen. Not sure at the moment who that is. Tough to get a number at a glance. First baseman Logan Steinberg with first and second, nobody out. Steinberg is 0 for 1 with the sac fly RBI. First pitch is ball 1. Wright leads the Falcons now with 40 RBIs, and Steinberg is second with 21. Chopped high jumper to third base. Weiss waits for it, throws across in time to get Steinberg, but that ground ball to third base, because it was a high chopper, works out for Kelowna, moving runners to second and third with just 1 out. Kelowna now has a chance to take the lead. Down by 1, they have runners at second and third with just 1 out. The hitter is Cole Mueller. Mueller today 0 for 2. Missing for ball 1, comes in hitting .290, 3 home runs and 10 RBIs. Tough man to strike out with just 12 punch-outs in 93 at-bats. Just outside, ball 2. Kelowna would love a base hit to pull ahead, but really all they're asking for here is contact to make sure they pick up the tying run at very least. 2-0 is sharply hit to short. Shipley stops it and throws up the first for the out, but that's just what the doctor ordered for Kelowna. RBI ground ball will score Tingelstad from third and tie the game at 3. Staying at second is Taylor Wright.
Secondary now.
2 runs for Kelowna here in the top of the 6th has tied it at 3. Cade Hall will now try to pick up the extra run. Swung on high and deep to left field. That ball is back and way gone over the scoreboard in left field for Cade Hall. His second home run of the summer, a 2-run shot, and Kelowna pulls ahead 5-3. Check swing to first base. Tucker Johnson, nobody covering the bag. Prokopis can't handle the feed. So reaching first base after the home run is Chris Arpan. We'll see what they called that play. Might be an infield single. It was a check swing grounder to Tucker Johnson at second base, but Pruitt pursued the baseball and Prokopis was slow getting to the bag. And that does result in an infield single for Arpan. 4 runs are in for Kelowna in this top of the 6th as they suddenly lead 5-3. Fouled back by Davis Tadosjak. Four runs on 5 hits in the 6th inning. Prokopis was so good in the first 5. That's a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 is ball 1. 5 runs on 8 hits now for Kelowna, 3 on 7 for the HarbourCats. And the HarbourCats scoring just 1 run last inning after loading the bases with nobody out is coming back to bite them. Missing upstairs, 2-2. Deuces. Upstairs, count fills at 3-2. Davis to Dosachuk, the center fielder, is 0 for 2. HarbourCats go to Cowlitz tomorrow, and the next home game here on Go Live broadcast is Monday against Bellingham. Full count pitch is inside for ball 4. Walk will extend the inning. First and second, 2 out for Matt Scheffler, but we will take a break here in a second as Jason Leone goes to the mound, and that should be the day for Taylor Procopas. A good outing, but he can't find a way to get through the 6th. Kelowna touches him for 4 runs. He hands the baseball over. We'll be right back with the bullpen in the top of the 6th inning. 5-3 Kelowna here on Go Live broadcast.
HarbourCats who tied the game 1-1. Bonneau with a fly ball to right field, and this is going to go back and out of here. There's a drive to left field by Alcantara. This is up, and out! Grand slam for A.J. Alcantara. 6-0 for the HarbourCats. This is driven into center field. A base hit for Floyd. DeBoer in to score, and it's 3-1 for the HarbourCats. P.J. Floyd is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs tonight's game.
Back in the top of the 6th inning, Kelowna has scored 4 to lead 5-3. They have runners at first and second, 2 outs. Taylor Procopas gives way to right-hander Gurinder Sarana, making his HarbourCats debut. He's a native of Vancouver, BC, plays his collegiate baseball at Elmira College in New York, dealing strike 1 to Matt Scheffler. Scheffler is the 9th hitter of the inning. Scheffler, the DH, is 0 for 2. Arpan at second to Dosachuk at first. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Five and 2/3, 5 runs on 8 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts for Procopas. The 0-2, missing inside, ball 1. A double by JT Williams led this all off, and the big knock is a 2-run home run by Cade Hall. Missing inside into the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch. Second and third, 2 out now, and the count is 2-2. All other action today in the West Coast League is night games. Set for 2-2. Upstairs 3-2. So if the HarbourCats were to drop this one, their lead would drop to 1 game over both Bellingham and Wenatchee, and both those teams play tonight. But a long way to go before that. 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Garinder Serrana comes on to strike out Scheffler to end the inning. But Kelowna puts up 4 in the top of the 6th to lead 5-3 here on Go Live Broadcast.
Tuesday, the Bellingham goes down. It's Alex versus Remax Alliance, VictoriaHomes.com. Night with the Nick Rivera bobblehead giveaway. You want to get here early there, it's limited supply. Make sure you're here to pick up a Nick Rivera bobblehead. Monday night, as part of our final regular season home series. Tickets available now. You can get them at HarbourCats.com. On your cell phone, you want to through ticket product.
Camera 3, could you repeat that? That already happened. It was on the concourse. They can come back. They're good. They can come back. They're good. Another job. I think I had it. They get on TV right here. number one with the sweeps.
Pinch hitting for HarbourCats, number 42, Calabasas, DJ Porter.
The HarbourCats now have something to get, trailing 5-3 in the bottom of the 6th. DJ Porter is off the bench, popping up the first pitch, middle of the field, back of second base. The play will be made in the grass by JT Williams for out number 1. That was DJ Porter pinch hitting for Riley Zajac. Now on to Riley Guntrip. Guntrip 0 for 2 with an RBI ground ball. Still Ryan Smith on the mound for Kelowna. Ball 1. Smith navigated a very tough 5th inning, allowing just 1 run on a couple of hits and a couple of walks. Ground ball sharply to short. Stepped and thrown by right for out number 2. Now on to Cole Weiss. This is exactly what head coach Brian Donahue would want to see from his pitcher after the offense get to a lead on a 4-run inning. You want your pitcher to go out there and put down a quick inning and get your offense back out there. And 2 quick outs. Ryan Smith on his way to doing that. First pitch is strike 1. Weiss is having a good day with 2 hits, a run scored and a run driven in. Missing low. Weiss's average doing a steady climb here in the second half, now hitting close to 300. 1-1 pitch is lined to left field, coming on and not making the play, and left is Arpan. That was a sinking liner off the bat of Weiss. Tried to pick it off the turf, unable to do so, so Weiss is 3 for 3. That extends the inning for Harry Shipley. First pitch, bunt put down, foul by Shipley. Both teams have 8 hits. A lefty and a righty are up in the bullpen for Kelowna. Oh, 1. Ground ball to first base. Gloved, rolls off the glove, but picking up and stepping on the bag is Steinberg. And the HarbourCats go scoreless after that 2-out single. We go to the 7th. Kelowna leads 5-3 here on Go Live Broadcast. We move to the 7th with Kelowna leading 5-3. Right-hander Gurinder Sarana returns. Sarana struck out Matt Scheffler to end the 6th inning after Kelowna scored 4 on Taylor Procopa's. First pitch of the 7th misses behind the back of JT Williams. Kelowna sent 9 men to the plate in the 6th, so JT Williams will lead off back-to-back frames. 1-0 pitch fouled back. Williams 2 for 3. Fouled back again. Williams comes in batting .283 with a home run and 5 RBIs in 14 games. 1-2. Big swing and miss on a high fastball. Strike 3. Serrana has struck out his first 2 men. 1 out for Trent Tingelstad. He too is 2 for 3. And he has scored 2 runs today. Upstairs to the backstop. Tingelstad is on his way back to Everett Community College for his sophomore year this fall. (1-0) upstairs, 2-0. Both teams have scored in 2 different innings today. Up and away, ball 3. After Tingelstad will be Taylor Wright. (3-0) is ball 4. 3 batters faced for Serrana today. Nobody has made contact yet. 2 strikeouts and now a walk. Taylor Wright, the shortstop, stands in 1 for 3. Singled, scored, and drove in a run last inning. Stole a base back in the first. Missing outside. Serrana, one of many late season additions, as the HarbourCats roster has been depleted in the last couple of weeks. 1-0 is strike 1 called. Set for 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. Leaving the pitching staff in recent times, Isaac Mullins, Luke Boyd, Liam Steigerwald, Jack Taggett. Those are the most recent departures from the pitching staff. Missing for ball 3, and those represent about half of the pitching drops this year. And there's about the same amount of hitters who have left over the course of the year. (3-1) is strike 2. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 7th, 5-3 Kelowna leading. Payoff pitch, runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down is not in time. So a strikeout of Taylor Wright is the second out of the inning. Stealing second base is Tingelstad. Three strikeouts, representing all the outs for Serrana today. Now with 2 down, it'll be Logan Steinberg. Time called before Steinberg digs in. Very solid Thursday afternoon crowd in with us. Many thanks for watching wherever you've tuned us in from here on Go Live Broadcast. Runner goes for third. The pitch of the ball, the throw down is not in time. Tingelstad steals second and now third. He's 90 feet away with 2 outs. Serrano set and delivers. Swing and a miss. First pitch was a strike, so it's 0-2. Serrano trying to shut down the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Serrano has struck out all 4 of his outs today. We go to the stretch here at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. Kelowna continues to lead 5-3.
Let's see who can dance. I've got a love salon picture of the person who can do the best dancing right now. Let's go, ladies. Love salon. I'm watching for you. Come on, Ryan.
Bottom of the 7th, HarbourCats still trailing Kelowna 5-3 in the decider of this 3-game series. 6-5 Kelowna in 11 innings on Tuesday, 12-3 HarbourCats last night. Upstairs, ball 1 to Hunter Vansaw. Vansaw 1 for 2 with the walk. Ball 2. Kelowna led 1-0 in the top of the first. HarbourCats took the lead 2-1 in the second. They extended to 3-1 in the 5th. But then Kelowna roared back with 4 to take the 5-3 lead in the 6th inning. And that's where we stand in the bottom of the 7th. Two-one is lined to right field. It gets down a base hit. Hunter Vansaw collects his second hit of the day to lead off the HarbourCats here in the 7th. Shane McGuire stands in 0 for 3. Kelowna has found a way to solve McGuire thus far. First pitch is lined through to the right side, a base hit. Vansaw hard turnaround second, goes for 3. The throw is cut off. Vansaw and McGuire lead off the 7th with singles. Vansaw goes first to 3rd. And the HarbourCats have runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oswego State. Center fielder number 17, Andrew Schatz.
Andrew Schatz will be the hitter. Schatz 0 for 3. He has an RBI ground ball today, giving him 12 RBIs in 16 games. He has a chance to add to that here. Fluttering in for ball 1. Still a lefty and a righty in the bullpen for Kelowna here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-0. Line off the glove of Steinberg into shallow right. Everybody saying that could have been a double play had Steinberg hung on, but it was off the top of his glove and ends up as an RBI single. The hardest hit infield single Schatz will ever have. Scores advance off from third to make it 5-4. First and second, nobody out for Tucker Johnson. Two RBIs today for Schatz. First pitch to Johnson is ball 1. Still Ryan Smith on the mound. He's into his 3rd full inning of work now in relief. Fly ball down the right field line over towards the line, breaking it down. The catch is made, tagging for 3rd, and making it without a play is McGuire. So that fly ball serves a purpose, moving the tying run to 3rd base with 1 out. Noah Pruitt, 2 for 3, will be the hitter. And actually, Jason Leone is going over lineup cards. And it looks like Po Hao Wong will bat for Pruitt. Po Hao Wong.
Number 14, Purdy Wong.
Comes off the bench. Po Hao Wong comes off to pinch hit for Noah Pruitt. First and third, 1 out, a run in. Bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Kelowna. Missing outside for ball 1. Carson Dwyer went 4 innings for Kelowna in the start, his first of the year. And now Ryan Smith into his 3rd full inning of relief. Upstairs. Smith has played with fire at times in his outing, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits in 2 1/3. Counts 2-0 on Po Hao Wong. Ball 3. Wong batting .309 with a home run and 12 RBIs. After Wong would be DJ Porter. .30, taken all the way for ball 4. That will load the bases. The HarbourCats have had the bases loaded 3 separate times against Ryan Smith. And now there'll be a meeting on the mound for Kelowna on the next homestand for the HarbourCats, as we'll get into that when we return, as the ball is taken. Smith departs. And Kelowna goes to the pen. A run is in, bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 7th, 5-4. We'll be back with the new Kelowna pitcher in a moment.
We had an awesome time this year broadcasting all home games for the Victoria HarbourCats live out of the truck on GoLiveBroadcast.com. Here's your 2016 Victoria HarbourCats Plays of the Year. Enjoy.
3-2 again, swung on, hit high and deep to left field. To the track, to the wall, Alcantara reaches up and pulls it back. A.J. Alcantara. Bunted third base side, Pleshkel steps up, goes to first in time. Swung on into left center field, it gets down. Cameron Cannon has walked off the Bend Elks. Up within center is Stone. He fired, but the tag is made by Guntrip. What a play by Riley Guntrip. Bellingham may contest. 1-0 pitch grounded to short. Jew to Floyd, over to first to Pryor, double play, around the horn, 6-4-3. That'll send us to the bottom of the 9th inning. He gets into this one high and deep to left field at the track, the wall, that ball is off the wall. 1-0 pitch, fly ball left field. That has a charge on it, to the track, to the wall, that ball is gone. Griffin Andrechuk. The pitch is lined into left field, staying up though, and the sliding grab is made by Snyder in left field. Bunch shown. We're back in the bottom of the 7th. A run is in. It's 5-4 Kelowna. The new left-hander is Jake Rose to face DJ Porter. Porter entered in the 6th as a pinch hitter, popping up to second base. He swings at the first pitch here, hitting it to the track and left. It hangs up for the out. Tagging at third. The throw is into third base, so scoring from third to tie the game is Shane McGuire. Tied at 5 now. DJ Porter has seen 2 pitches today and swung at both of them, popping up to second and flying to left field. First and second, 2 out for Riley Guntrip. Bansaw and McGuire have both scored now in the inning. First pitch is ball 1 to Guntrip from Rose. Guntrip 0 for 3 with an RBI. Swung on that, hit well into the gap in right center. That will get down and go all the way to the wall for Guntrip. One will score. Trail runner held. RBI double. Riley Guntrip. HarbourCats lead 6-5. Andrew Schaap scores from second on Guntrip's double. Kohao Wong stops at third. Guntrip's second RBI of the day. The hitter now, Cole Weiss, with second and third, 2 out. The HarbourCats have plated 3 to lead 6-5 here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, swinging to miss, strike 1. Guntrip's first double of the season. He now has 5 RBIs. Missing for ball 1. Jake Rose enters with 8 games appeared in. He's 0-1 with the 2.07 ERA, 8 2/3 innings, 11 hits, 10 walks, 7 strikeouts. Taking ball 2 is Weiss. Weiss is hot, 3 for 3 today.
Chris, 1-1. Yeah.
2-1. Fouled into himself, 2-2. RBI single for Andrew Shaps. Sac fly RBI for Porter, and an RBI double for Guntrip is the run scoring in this bottom of the 7th. 2-2 is grounded to the right side. Steinberg gloves covering his Rose. He takes the feed. That will do it for the Cats in the 7th. But Riley Guntrip caps a 3-run frame, putting the HarbourCats ahead with the double. We go to the 8th. HarbourCats lead 6-5 here on Go Live Broadcast.
Good job, guys. There's so many educational and community initiatives in so many HarbourCats. They're in charge of This pitch change brought to you by the local Alberton HarbourCats, UBC James Bradwell.
Top of the 8th inning, 6-5 HarbourCats lead. New pitcher is James Bradwell, right-hander out of UBC, 6'5", 195, heading into his sophomore year. 4th appearance, it's been a rough go so far. 3 appearances, 3 innings, 6 hits, 5 walks, 1 strikeout. Cole Mueller leads off for Kelowna. Ball 1 upstairs. Mueller 0 for 3. Upstairs. The HarbourCats have put up 6 runs on 12 hits. Kelowna 5 runs on 8 hits. Inside, ball 3. Last night was one of the biggest offensive nights of the year for the HarbourCats. 12 runs on 18 hits. .30. Ball 4. Bradwell walks his first hitter on 4 pitches. There's a lefty up in the pen for Victoria. Here is Cade Hall. Cade Hall is 2 for 3, and last time he went large left over the scoreboard for a 2-run shot. Inside, ball 1. Bradwell hasn't yet found the strike zone. 1-0. There's strike 1. Wins are precious for the HarbourCats right now, leading the second half in the division by a game and a half. There's strike 2, 1-2. The HarbourCats need to finish above Wenatchee because Wenatchee holds the tiebreaker, so they cannot tie with them. 1-2. Is strike 3 on a breaking pitch. James Bradwell comes back to strike out Cade Hall for his first out. This is Chris Arpan. 1 for 3, the left fielder. And there's a big 3-game series with Bellingham coming up next week. Swing and a miss. The winner of that series will likely have the upper hand in the division between the two teams. HarbourCats have a chance to bury Bellingham, but on the other hand, Bellingham has a chance to come back in that series. Runner goes, swing and a foul down the right field line. Another game of swings, as was Tuesday's game. Lead has changed hands 4 times today. Time is called. Riley Guntrip was a college teammate this spring of James Bradwell at UBC. Guntrip transferring to Siena Heights this fall. Inside. Ball 1 on Arpan. Arpan taking his first start of the series. 28 strikeouts at 76 at-bats. Runner goes, pitch is high, throw down is not in time and it's into center field, but staying at second base is the runner Mueller. Runner is into scoring position and the double play ball is gone. Count is 2-2 on Arpan. That's lined into center field. We'll get down for a base hit on one hop. Bobbled in center field. Coming around to score the tying run is Cole Mueller on the RBI single for Chris Arpan. And Kelowna has tied it at 6. Mueller was probably going to score on that play, but that was insured when it was bobbled by Andrew Shaps momentarily in center field. Pinch hitter is DJ Daniel in for Davis Tadasachak. Strike 1. Tadasachuk was 0 for 2 with a walk. DJ Daniels hitting .223 with 7 RBIs. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, sir, they say second base. Beautiful day here in Victoria. The wind continuing to gust out. Ball outside, 2-2. Two and two, swing and a miss, strike three. Bradwell gets his second strikeout of the inning. Bradwell is the third pitcher of the game for the HarbourCats. Procopus, Serrana, and now Bradwell. This is Matt Scheffler. The DH is 0 for 3. First pitch, strike one. Victoria scores 3 in the bottom of the 7th to take a 1-run lead, and Kelowna comes right back here in the top of the 8th to level it at 6. 0-1 is strike 2. Bradwell works ahead. Scheffler calls time to step out of the box, readjust his gloves. Crowd getting into it, trying to urge James Bradwell through this top of the 8th. The 0-2 is hit well to left field, to the track, over to make the play is Zajac. And that'll do it for Kelowna in the top of the 8th inning. They scored the tying run. We go to the bottom of the 8th and a 6-6 tie here on Go Live Broadcast.
There you go, Dad.
Thanks. Thanks, dude.
Hey, boy. What's up, baby boy? How are you? Hey, buddy.
First pitch of the bottom of the 8th inning is ball 1 to Harry Shipley. Top of the order for the HarbourCats in the inning. Strike one called. Shipley 1 for 4. The HarbourCats have put up 12 hits through 7 innings. Inside ball 2. It is still Jake Rose on the mound for Kelowna. Blooper back of shortstop into center field for a base hit. Taylor Wright gave chase into shallow left field but could not get there, so that's a leaded off single for Harry Shipley. "13 hits for the HarbourCats, and here's a man with 2 of them, Hunter Van Saw. 2 for 3 with a walk. Shows bunt and lines it up the middle for a base hit. Third hit of the day for Vansaw. The old Butcher Boy play works out for Vansaw. Showed bunt and lined it up the middle. The HarbourCats are set up well. First and second, nobody out. I'm sure Kelowna was a bit surprised to see the power bat and Hunter Vansaw showing bunt. Here is Shane McGuire. He's picked up 1 hit today. Bouncing in, kept in front by Hall. Good job to keep the runners at first and second. These two teams have gone back and forth all afternoon. (1-0) off the end of the bat, foul on the left side. Shipley at second, Vansaw at first, both on singles. The HarbourCats have collected at least 1 hit in 7 of their 8 innings. They picked up 4 of them in the 7th when they plated 3 runs. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike to McGuire. McGuire hit 2 home runs on Tuesday's series opener, the 6-5 Kelowna win. That ball hit foul up the first base line. And now Hall out for a chat with Jake Rose. Again, we see 2 arms up in the bullpen for Kelowna. Their bullpen has been active for most of the day. Hall making his way back behind the dish now. Next action on Go Live broadcast is Monday. The HarbourCats return home to face Bellingham, first of 3 games. They are in Cowlitz this weekend for 3. Two and 2 is the count to Shane McGuire. He digs back in and Rose comes set. Through Hull into the backstop, moving up to second and third. That's a big extra 90 feet for both base runners. 2 in scoring position now, nobody out for McGuire. The count now is 3 and 2 with the base open, but you do have Andrew Shaps behind McGuire. There is protection for everybody in this lineup, it seems, for the HarbourCats. Infield shortening up now. That ball is hit high to center field. Over is Daniels, camping under it for the out. Tagging and scoring from third base is Harry Shipley. RBI sac fly for Shane McGuire, and the HarbourCats regain the lead at 7-6. Staying at second base is Hunter Vansaw. First RBI of the day for McGuire. Give him 20 on the year. Runner at second, 1 out for Andrew Shaps. Upstairs, ball 1. Shaps 1 for 4 with a pair of RBIs. Low. Victoria has scored in back-to-back innings for the first time this afternoon. (2-0). Called strike 2-1. If the HarbourCats hang on to make the playoffs, these two teams would meet in the playoffs. 2-1 pitch is fouled straight back. The series would start on August 8th, a best 2 out of 3. Kelowna has elected to host games 2 and 3 of the series, so it would start here in Victoria on August 8th, and that's if the HarbourCats win the second half. Fouled away by Shaps, 2-2. Two and two. Fouled back again. Shaps battling. There is a right-hander up in the pen for the HarbourCats, so they will probably be going to a new arm when we head to the 8th inning. When we head to the 9th inning. And now there will be a mound meeting. A run is in, and a runner is standing on second base with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Victoria has pulled ahead 7-6. Doesn't appear they're going to go to the bullpen, just trying to coax Jake Rose through this inning. Everybody heading back to their spots. The at-bat of Shaps will resume. Outside. Good job by Hull to block it and keep it in front. Count runs full on Shaps. Behind Shaps is Tucker Johnson. Three and two. Is grounded to second base, gloved and thrown just in time to get Shaps.
I gotta do a battery change very quickly.
Benson moves to third on the ground out. Tucker Johnson will try to pick up the extra run from third base with 2 outs. Swung on, hit well to left field on a line, but right to the glove of Chris Harpan. So the HarbourCats score the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 8th inning, giving themselves a chance to win a baseball game as we go to the 9th here on Go Live Broadcast. HarbourCats lead 7-6.
Anthony. Stick around after. We're going to have a couple of things out of the game. need to keep your attention for sure. We have a jersey giveaway. And today's the last game of our season. Now into the HarbourCats, University of San Diego, Travis, 2.
Heading to the 9th inning on Go Live broadcast. Travis Kuhn is on for his 10th save of the season. 7-6, the HarbourCats lead. Travis Kuhn, the right-hander out of the University of San Diego. 20 appearances. He's 0-1 with 9 saves, 26 and a third innings. 21 hits, 12 walks against 34 strikeouts. And he starts the top of the 9th with strike 1 called on JT Williams. Missing for ball 1. Top of the order for Kelowna as they try to push across at least a run to stay alive. Bouncing in front of the plate to the backstop. JT Williams, the second baseman, has a single and a double today. Two one, runs inside and hits Williams. Hits him in the back as he favors it a little bit on the way to first base. Leadoff hit batter will bring in Trent Tingelstad. He too with a single and a double today. Has scored 2 runs. And first base coach is still checking with JT Williams, who appeared to take that baseball in the square of the back. Seeing if he's okay to continue, and it looks like he is. So the tying run is at first base for the right fielder, Tingelstad. Outside. One out pitch is ball 2. Six runs on 9 hits for Kelowna. 7 on 14 for the HarbourCats. Both teams have played clean defense today, as Tingelstad takes strike 1. Kuhn delivers. Ball 3. Things getting interesting again. You're in the top of the 9th. Tying run at first base. 3-1 count. Check swing. Strike anyway. 3-2. Taylor Wright, the big bat, is on deck. Payoff pitch is lined to left field. That could be a gapper, down and cut off by Shaps. Going to third and getting waved home. The lead runner Williams will score without a play. Kelowna ties the ball game with nobody out still in the top of the ninth. An RBI double for Tingelstad scores Williams all the way from first base. 7-7, a blown save for Travis Kuhn, the West Coast League leader in saves. And now he'll get a meeting from Mike Spears. Taylor Wright will be the hitter as it doesn't get any easier. Taylor Wright, with a single and a run scored and a run driven in today, has 40 RBIs. Double figures in hits now for Kelowna. Bunt shown, he takes ball one. Wright showing bunt is about the equivalent of Bansaw showing bunt for the HarbourCats. He shows bunt again and what's it? Foul on the backstop. So Kelowna may be committed to the team at bat to get the go-ahead run to third base. They do have a solid bat in Logan Steinberg on deck. Steinberg is off the board so far today. One, fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. 7-7 tie in the top of the ninth. Kelowna has scored 1 to keep themselves alive and necessitate a bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. Now the question that remains is, will it be a tie ball game or Kelowna looking for the win when we go to the bottom of 9? Logan Steinberg 0 for 3 with the sac fly RBI. Runner at second base is Trent Tingelstad. He hit the game-tying double. The announced crowd here in Victoria, just over 1,800. Called strike 1. Swung on, hit well to left field. That ball is back. That ball's at the track and the wall and gone. On a line for Logan Steinberg, his 3rd home run of the summer. A 2-run shot to put Kelowna ahead 9-7. That got out in a hurry. And Kelowna has struck for 3 here in the top of the ninth, and then they now lead 9-7. First pitch is ball 1 to Cole Mueller. Not many teams have hit Travis Kuhn, but Kelowna has broke out in a big way, and that's a roped foul down the left field line. The hitters are having fun in this series. 6-5-11 on Tuesday, 12-3 yesterday, and 9-7 today. Ball 2, 2-1 to Mueller. 2-1 pitch, fouled back. Kelowna is scoring 1 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a breaking pitch. Second strikeout of the inning. Fastball strike 1 to Kate Hall. The catcher, Kate Hall, also has a home run today. His 2 was a 2-run shot. Strike 2. The 0-2 pitch, grounded foul past third. Nine runs on 11 hits for Kelowna, as they now have a chance to win the series. The 0-2 is grounded to short. Weiss across the bag, Shipley a one-hopper. What a scoop and stretch by Po Hao Wong. He saves a throwing error and ends the inning, but Kelowna strikes for 3 in the top of the 9th. And now we go to the bottom of the 9th with Kelowna leading 9-7 here on Go Live Broadcast.
Now pitching for the Kelowna Falcons, number 35, Anthony Garcia.
Welcome back to Go Live Broadcast. We go to the bottom of the 9th in Victoria. The HarbourCats trail the Kelowna Falcons 9-7. New pitcher, right-hander Anthony Garcia for the Falcons. 13 games, 2 starts. He's 0-4 with an 8.1 ERA and a save. 26 2/3, 34 hits, 9 walks, 20 strikeouts. He's facing Po Hao Wong to lead off the bottom of 9. Wong fouls it off. Wong took a walk as a pinch hitter in the 7th inning. He took over for Noah Pruitt, who was 2 for 3 today. Grounded softly to short. Taylor Wright off his glove, and Bernie will be safe at first. First error of the day for either side will be charged to Taylor Wright. And that cracks the door open for the HarbourCats. Kevin Collard will pinch hit for DJ Porter. He is the 3rd hitter who has being in the 7 slot in the lineup today. First pitch is strike 1 to Collard. Collard heading into his junior year at San Diego. Fouled off of the catcher, Hall. HarbourCats trail by 2 in the bottom of the 9th. They have a lead out for runner thanks to the error committed by Taylor Wright. Collard hitting .294 with 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Bouncing in, kept in front again by Hall. A ball and 2 strikes. Riley Guntrip stands on deck. He stroked a double to right center field last time. Set for the 1-2 to Collard, missing outside, 2-2. Nothing easy for either side all week long here at RAP. Two and two. Grounded to second base, could be 2. On to short, turned over to first, double play. Call it 2, 4-6-3. Williams, Wright, and Steinberg. And that's a quick 2 out in the bottom of the 9th. And now it's Riley Guntrip's job to just keep the baseball game alive. He grounds to first baseman. Steinberg will take it to the bag. And the Kelowna Falcons come into Victoria and win 2 of 3. Final score today, 9-7. They used 3 runs in the top of the 9th to storm back and take the series. Kelowna is up to 5-13 with the win. The HarbourCats drop to 11-8. And they will momentarily see their first place lead slip to 1 game. Both of the second place teams, Bellingham and Wenatchee, play tonight. Final lines, 9 runs on 11 hits and an error for Kelowna. 7 on 14, no errors for Victoria. The HarbourCats are now going to Cowlitz this weekend for a 3-game series starting tomorrow. And the next action on Go Live broadcast comes your way starting Monday, a 3-game series with the Bellingham Bells. All 3 of those start times are 6:35. So, my name is Jonathan Hudson, and for Chris Jaycox in the truck, many thanks for watching us this afternoon on your Thursday. Final score, Kelowna wins 9-7, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.